Shadow Gamer here, and welcome back to the WWE 2K15 Universe Mode, and this, which will be episode number 11, no, episode number 12 of CZW. Let's have a quick look at the card we've got set for you tonight. We're going to start off with Joker taking on Raven. Then we're going to see Crowe taking on Biff Busick. Super Crazy is going to take on Nick Mondo in an Extreme Rules match. Dean Ambrose, the current CZW champion, is going to take on Drake Younger. And then in our main event, we have a #1 contenders match for the Tag Team Championships as RVD and Sabu take on Terry Funk and Tommy Dreamer. So let's get straight into the first match. So as I said, the first match is going to be Joker taking on Raven. And here we go, we are underway in this match. Raven and Joker both were part of the Combat Zone Wrestling's Tournament of Death a few weeks back. That's where Joker actually made his debut. Raven there, the running forearm in the corner, gets around the back of Joker, spins him round, hits him with a back elbow. And then it's the chop across the chest. Raven brings Joker back to his feet, but Joker catches Raven with a rake to the eyes and the knee to the face. Whips Raven across the far rope. Raven comes back. And Joker catches him that beautiful German suplex. Joker now with a headlock. Brings Raven round into the backbreaker. Raven starting to get a bit G'd up, however, Joker keeps him under control with that knee, and now again with that German suplex. Beautiful move by Joker. I've been trying to get hold of a Black G's core as well, or Sabian, whatever you want to call him, just so I could have the Blackout Tag Team as well as part of the CZW roster. There doesn't seem to be many, there doesn't seem to be any CZW teams on there really, which is why all my teams are ECW based. I would love to get like Jake and Dave Christ and the Team Tremendous and guys like that. Not readily available though on the Community Creations. Raven throwing Joker into the corner with such force that Joker comes bouncing back. Raven goes to the pin, one. Only for the 1 count. Both guys back to their feet now. Raven taking advantage of a twist in the arm. Now around the back of Joker. Joker reverses though into the belly to belly slam. Joker brings Raven back to his feet. Now locks him in with that suplex. Almost like a crossface chicken wing into the suplex. Raven's down. Could this be all? Joker with the pin. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Raven kicks out. Straight back to his feet and just launches a knee into the stomach of Joker. Now pulls him into the centre of the ring. Going for a pin of his own. 1. Only a 1 count, if that. Joker whipping Raven into the corner. Raven reverses though, catching Joker in the corner and hits him with a forearm. Stomp to the back of the arm of the grounded Joker. Bringing him back to his feet. Into the Russian leg sweep. Putting Joker into the centre of the ring. Could this be all? 1, 2, 3, and it is. Raven picks up the victory with that Russian leg sweep over Joker. There's a beautiful German suplex. Joker hit a couple of those throughout the match. That's the pin from that suplex. It's like a crossface chicken wing into a suplex. And here's Raven's Russian leg sweep, which finished the whole match off. He prefers to do that normally with a kendo stick. Just like the Sandman as well. Good victory here for Raven. Going to try and get him a bit more involved in this universe mode now. Especially with this new Ultravan Underground Championship, which Masada won from Just Incredible last week. Raven just intimidating the referee now as well. Just pushed him out of the way. And match number 2 of the evening is going to be Crowe taking on Biff Busick. And here we go, Crowe and Biff Busick. Solomon Crowe, formerly known as Sammy Callahan. Because chances are at some point in this match I will call him Sammy. I always seem to, so just to let you know. Biff Busick's a guy who's really come into the forefront of indie wrestling over the last year or two. It's one of the great talents that CZW seem to get a hold of. A lot of people have this stigma about CZW that it's just a full of sick and twisted people with really horrible hardcore wrestling that just goes too far. However, there's a lot of fantastic wrestling individuals there. There are, don't get me wrong, they do have their death matches, but Biff Busick is just an example of how good some of the wrestlers can be, as is Solomon Crowe and Drake Younger. There's a lot of great wrestlers that have come through there. Ricochet, Rich Swann as well. Another couple of names. Solomon Crowe with the early pin. For a 1 count though. Drop kicking Biff Busick down there, just a stomp to the back of the leg. Now single leg Boston Crab to the leg that Solomon just kicked the back of. Biff is slowly crawling across the ring, makes it to the ropes. Solomon breaks the hold. I wish he was still called Sammy, it's a lot easier to say. Oh, great sort of spinning forearm by Solomon Crowe. Brings Biff Busick into the middle of the ring. Is that forearm going to be enough to finish the match? Only a 1 count again. Biff kicks out. Solomon's got Biff up though. What's he going for here? Double arm DDT. Solomon for the pin. 1, 2, 3, and that's all. Solomon Crowe defeating Biff Busick here. Another quite quick match. There was that discus forearm. And it was this double arm DDT which finished the match off for Solomon Crowe. Big victory here for Solomon because Biff Busick is one of the guys who's regarded quite highly up in the rankings. Biff Busick is also regarded as one of the... Well, he's definitely regarded as inside the CZW title picture. For Sami Zayn to pick up a victory here, that must throw him into that title picture as well, surely. And match number 3 is going to be Super Crazy taking on Nick Mondo in an Extreme Rules match. And here we go. If you've not seen last week's episode, Super Crazy had a fantastic Extreme Rules match against Tajiri, which actually evolved in doing a moonsault off of this turnbuckle through Tajiri, who was on the announce table. It's a fantastic move, and the second time I've seen it in this universe mode. The first time was Daniel Bryan, the second time was Super Crazy. Hopefully we'll see some more great action like that here. Got Nick Mondo, who's one of the CZW deathmatch wrestlers. Super Crazy, obviously one of the original ECW guys. And I think he was also in WWE at some point as well, as part of a really racist tag team of Mexican gardeners, I believe. That sounds about right. The WWE are an incredibly racist company. It's just the way they were. They like to build on stereotypes all the time, don't they? Super Crazy was in control there, brought Nick Mondo back to his feet, and Nick hitting him with the elbow. And now Mondo gets Super Crazy up in this suplex. Super Crazy managed to reverse and hits that Lucha Libre style arm drag. Super Crazy with a step of Inseguri on Nick Mondo, now just a stomp to the back of the upper arm. Bringing Mondo back to his feet and throwing him into the ring. Elbow across the face. Super Crazy on the apron. Catches Mondo. Vaults into the ring and then hits him with that DDT. Super Crazy up onto the top, but Mondo is there. Now Mondo joins him on the top. So he got... Nick Mondo's going to go for a Pepsi plunge. No, it is the Pepsi plunge. Nick Mondo just hit a pedigree from the top rope on Super Crazy. But Super Crazy's back to his feet. Mondo had a kendo stick. Super Crazy caught him before he could do any damage with it though. Both these guys trading kicks on the outside. Super Crazy throws Mondo back into the ring. Hits an elbow across the face. Slides back in to meet him. Super Crazy now has Mondo up. Sit out powerbomb. 1, 2, 3, and Super Crazy picks up the victory here over Nick Mondo. An Extreme Rules match which ended up in, I don't think, a single weapon used. This was the Pepsi plunge. I'm surprised Mondo didn't go for the pin from that. Surely a pedigree off the top rope would finish the match. But Super Crazy catches Mondo in this sit-out powerbomb. In an Extreme Rules match which I don't think involved one weapon. They pulled the weapons out, but I don't think anyone actually used one. But that's 2 great victories for Super Crazy in consecutive weeks. Maybe he might be the next challenger for Masada's Ultraviolet Underground Championship. And match number 4 this evening is going to see Dean Ambrose take on Drake Younger. I don't think we quite saw that, but Drake Younger attacking Dean Ambrose before the bell had gone. Dean Ambrose very not happy with that, of course, as you can see. But Bray Wyatt just Drake Younger, that's his name, just attacking Dean Ambrose before this match had begun. Trying to get the upper hand. Obviously a victory here for Drake would definitely throw him right into the title picture. So trying to get the upper hand early. These 2 guys now fighting on the outside. Drake throwing Ambrose back to the ring. Then we do still have that #1 contendership match here tonight as well. We'll see RVD and Sabu take on Tommy Dreamer and Terry Funk. The winners will go on to face the Dudley Boys for the Tag Team Championships. Drake with a clothesline on Dean Ambrose. Ambrose with a big headbutt. Drake fights his way back up to his feet and went for the clothesline. Ambrose catches him. And there's the neck breaker by Drake Younger. Ambrose back to his feet, gets around the back of Drake. Drake fighting back with an elbow to the face and the jawbreaker. And just a stomp to the chest. Ambrose comes up to a seated position and Drake kicks him back down. Ambrose back to his feet and Drake has him up on the shoulders. Running power slam by Drake Younger. Ambrose fights his way back to his feet. And there's the neck breaker on Drake Younger. Going for the pin. 1. Only a 1 count. Ambrose brings Drake over. Puts him against the ropes. And just a couple of slaps. And a drop kick right in the chest. Bringing Drake back to his feet, and Ambrose has him up, and powerbomb by Dean Ambrose on Drake Younger. Drake fights him off though. Big clothesline. Second clothesline. And a trio of clotheslines. And Drake's got Ambrose up. He hits a Drake's landing. Could Drake Younger pick up a victory here over the Combat Zone Wrestling Heavyweight Champion? No, Ambrose kicks out at 2. Ambrose kicks out at 2 and hits the Dirty Deeds. The headlock driver. Rolls him over. 1, 2, and 3. Dean Ambrose picking up the victory. Even after he's attacked before the match by Drake Younger. Here's that powerbomb by Ambrose. It was right after the Drake's landing. Only for a 2 count though. And then straight into the Dirty Deeds, the headlock driver. For the 3 count. Good victory here for Dean Ambrose. Even after being attacked before the bell by Drake Younger, Dean Ambrose manages to come back and win this match. And now we move on to our main event of the evening. It is the #1 contendership for the Tag Team Championships. RVD and Sabu take on Tommy Dreamer and Terry Funk. And here we go. We're going to start off with Rob Van Dam and Terry Funk in the ring. Winners of this match will be declared the #1 contenders for the Tag Team Championships currently held by the Dudley Boys. Dudley Boys won them in that tables match at the Tournament of Death pay-per-view off of the Wyatt family, Luke Harper and Eric Rowan. Great reverse neckbreaker there by Terry Funk. Oh, Tommy Dreamer. Tommy Dreamer just took out his partner, Terry Funk. Why is Tommy Dreamer just taking out Terry Funk? RVD and Sabu left in a 2-on-1 situation with Terry Funk, and Tommy Dreamer has left. This was a #1 contendership match. I'm absolutely stunned here that Tommy Dreamer could just leave his tag team partner. I'm even more stunned here that the actual cutscene picked the right people. It never normally does that. It's a drop kick by RVD. Brings in his partner Sabu. Sabu with a neck breaker. Gonna say this is going to be very, very difficult for Terry Funk now to win this match. And there you go, that's it. Sabu and RVD are the new #1 contenders for the Tag Team Championships. However, why did Tommy Dreamer leave his partner Terry Funk high and dry during this match? Sabu and RVD don't care, they're #1 contenders. Terry trying to get some clarification on what actually happened. We were struggling for tag teams in ECW as it is, and now we're going to lose another one. However, good friends, better enemies. I think we've got ourselves a feud set for the next pay-per-view, which will be best of the best. Well, anyway, guys, that is the end of this episode of CZW. Hope you've all enjoyed it. I certainly have. Check out the description below and you can find links to all of my other rosters that I'm currently running in this universe mode. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Shabby Gamer, and goodbye.